ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. We are reading from the book Sadhana Panchakam by Swami Dayananda Saraswati. It is a commentary on the Sadhana Panchakam, which is a set of 5 verses composed by Adi Shankaracharya, containing instructions for the sadhaka, the spiritual seeker. There are 8 instructions per verse, so there are a total of 40 instructions. We are currently in the middle of discussing verse 3. So we will chant verse 3, look at the entire meaning of verse 3, and then continue from where we left off. Vakyarthascha vicharyatam shrutishirah pakshassamashriyatam dustarkatsu viramyatam shrutimatas tarkonusandhiyatam brahmasmiti vibhavyatam aharahar garvah parityajyatam deheham matirujyatam budhajanair vadah parityajyatam. Looking at the meaning of the entire verse, may you analyze the meaning of the sentences of Vedanta, staying with the vision it presents. May you completely refrain from wrong logic. May you remember, follow, and see the logic presented by Shruti. May you daily appreciate through contemplation the fact that I am indeed Brahman. May you not come under the sway of the ego. May you give up the notion that I am the body. May you completely cease from entering into arguments with wise people. So the next section is cease arguments with wise people. Vadaha means a discussion, a dialogue between equals. Any dialogue can be called a vadaha. But Buddha-jana means vriddha, an elder. Buddha means wise. The one who has got knowledge is called a Buddha or a Pandita. So Buddha-janaha means jnana vriddhaha, the ones who are elder in terms of knowledge. Vadah parityajyatam. Do not go and try to argue with them as equals. This is said because sometimes persons who have learned some Vedanta will want to go and try all the other persons out to see how much they know. Then afterwards there is discussion, putting the other person down and so on, which is not necessary. You should seek the satsanga of Buddha-janas, not vada. You can ask questions and learn from them. Therefore, give up the dustarka and the vada. A certain person will go from Swami to Swami. He will cover all of Rishikesh, arguing with all of them. And only in order to prove the Swamis are wrong. In fact, some of them know that this person has come to argue, so they will not argue with him. They will say, you know everything, why do you ask me? Or they will tell him, what you say is right. And when this person says, I have not said anything at all, they will reply, even without hearing you, I know that everything you say is right. Then they will sit and have a cup of tea with this person and send him on. Buddha janair vadah parityajyatam can also be taken as the beginning of the next topic. You can either connect it to the third verse or just finish that topic with deheham mati rujyatam. This part was added here because the meter is not complete without it. Actually, it belongs with what is coming next, namely how to conduct yourself. So we will now chant verse number 4. Look at the complete meaning of verse number 4 and continue. Kshudvyadhischa chikitsatam pratidinam bhikshaushagam bhujyatam swadvanannatu yachyatam vidhivashat praptena santushyatam शीतोष्णादि विषध्यतान् न तु व्रथा vakyam samucharyatam audasinam abhipsyatam janakripa naishthuryamutsrijyatam. So the word by word breakdown: Kshudvyadihi, the disease of hunger, cha, and chikitsyata, may it be treated, cured, pratidinam, daily, bhikshaushadham, medicine, that is food given as alms, bhujyatam, may it be eaten, swadu, tasty, sweet, annam, food, tu, but, na, not, yachyatam, requested, vidhivashat, according to prarabdha karma, praptena, with whatever comes, santushyatam, may one be happy, shitoshnadi, heat and cold, etc., vishahyatam, may it be endured without complaint, too, but, vratha, meaningless, useless, vakyam, words, na samucharyatam, may they not be spoken, audasinyam, emotional neutrality, abhipsyatam, may one desire to achieve, janakripa naishturyam, others' mercy, praise or censure, utsrijyatam, may it be given up. May you treat hunger as a disease, eating appropriate food every day in proper proportions, taken like medicine. May you not ask for tasty food. May you be happy with whatever comes to you in accordance with your karma. May you endure heat and cold, etc. without complaint. May you not speak meaningless words. May you strive to obtain even-mindedness and emotional neutrality. May you be equanimous to others and also remain unaffected by their praise or censure. Treat hunger like a disease. From the previous verse we can bring in Buddha Janair Vadav Parityajatam Sada. Never enter into arguments with wise people. Now this verse begins with Kshudvyadhischa Chikitsatam. Treat hunger like a disease. It is all about how to conduct oneself. The whole verse is about responding to the world. What is the conduct of a mumukshu, a seeker? First, the author said of all the things that have to be done for moksha. Now he is pointing out things that you have to avoid, and the secondary things you have to do. The first two lines are about eating. This is important because it is a daily business. Kshudvyadhischa chikitsatam pratidinam bhikshau sadham bhujyatam. May you treat hunger as a disease, eating appropriate food every day in proper proportions. Food should be taken as medicine. Whether you are a sannyasi or a karma yogi, you have to live your life, and therefore hunger is a natural thing. Hunger is something you have to appease. The only way to appease hunger is by eating. But eating can become a big project, so he's saying don't convert it into a project. This is really meant for a sadhu. But even a karma yogi or a mumukshu should look upon eating not as a project, but more as a treatment of an illness. Chikitsa means a desire to cure. So there is a footnote here. Chikitsa roga pratikara. Kit roga pratikare plus swarthe san. So this is the way it is derived. The meaning of chikitsyam is may you desire to cure. Until the cure has taken place, may you do whatever is to be done. That is the chikitsa. Treatment is done only when there is a disease. You want to get rid of the disease because it makes your life uncomfortable. Therefore, whatever causes discomfort is a vyadhihi, disease. Should hunger causes you discomfort and pain, so it has to be removed. That is why it is likened to a vyadhihi. And the complete breakup is Shud eva vyadihi, Shud vyadihi. Hunger is not a disease, but it is like a disease. Disease comes occasionally and comes throughout your lifetime as well. It is similarly so with hunger. The only difference is hunger comes 3 or more times a day. Therefore, Kshud Vyadihi is like malaria. It keeps repeating itself. When you're doing your contemplation, you're not so contemplative that you forget to eat. So, Kshud Vyadihi Chikitsyatam, let the disease of hunger be treated by you. The word Cha is a simple contraction to connect Kshud Vyadihi Chikitsyam with Buddhajanair Vadav Parityajatam in the previous verse. Next section. Regard food as medicine. So let this Vyadhi be treated by you. For that you require Aushadham. And there is a footnote here for Aushadham. Aushadhibhya jatam aushadhyam. Aushadhibhya jatam aushadham. That which is born of, Oshadhibhya jatam aushadham. That which is born of Oshadhi, vegetarian food. This also includes herbal medicine. Previously all medicine was herbal, so it was called Aushadham. Here he says that food is also Aushadham because it is vegetarian and because it should be like medicine. What kind of medicine? Bhiksha is the Aushadham, therefore Bhikshausadham. Bhiksha is basically food offered as part of worship. It is not that whatever you make and eat is Bhiksha, but if you offer it to Bhagavan and then eat it, it becomes Bhiksha. Naivedya is also like Bhiksha. Naivedya is food offered as part of worship. And Bhiksha is anything given as alms. The term often refers to food offered to brahmacharins and sadhus. Therefore, whatever is given is Bhiksha. That is why when they cook food in India, they offer it to the Lord. At first, Bhuksha is only Anna, food. But once you offer it to the Lord, then it is given by the Lord. This makes it Naivedya, meaning it is already Nivedita, given. So food that is offered to the Lord comes to you as Bhiksha. Therefore, may this Bhikshausadham be eaten by you every day. What is the advantage of Aushadha? One good thing about Aushadha is that you have to take it even if it is bitter. You cannot say, I won't eat this because it is bitter. It is Aushadha, medicine. So you have to take it. Sometimes you even have to hold your nose and take it, like castor oil. Or if it is some nice tasting medicine with honey and sugar and so on, you may feel like drinking the whole bottle. But you should not do that either. You cannot take the whole bottle if it is very pleasant, and you cannot refuse to take it if it is unpleasant. That is the advantage of looking upon food as Aushadha. It is the same thing with Bhiksha, because you cannot say, why did he give me this or that Bhiksha? Bhiksha means they take whatever comes. One more thing about Aushadha is that there is a dosage. Purayet ashanena ardham tritiyam udakena tu vayusan sancharanarthaya chaturthama avasheshayet. So this is actually a traditional Sanskrit Subhashitam. May one fill half the stomach with solids, the third quarter with water, and leave the fourth quarter empty for the movement of air. Ardham Purayet, may one fill half the stomach, Ashanena, with solids, and Tritiyam, the third quarter, Udakena, with liquids. What about Chaturtham, the fourth quarter? Avasheshayet, leave it empty. For what? Vayoho sancharanarthaya, the movement of air. Not really for air, rather for the movement of the food itself. Let there be some space. For health's sake, for economy's sake, for anything's sake, leave the fourth quarter alone. Now we have a big problem, namely how to find out the size of the fourth quarter and how to find out the size of half the stomach. The answer is, when you feel like eating one more piece of food, then stop. That is enough. So a dosage is involved, which means that pleasant and unpleasant do not count at all. That is how you should look upon Aushadham, medicine. In the same way, you should treat food as medicine. Then Swadvanam natu yachyata. May you not ask for tasty food. Swadu means tasty. These are all simple rules. Next section. Be satisfied with whatever comes. Vidivashat praptena santushyata. May you be happy with whatever comes to you in accordance with your karma. Vidhi means your prarabdha karma is there. The karma that gave you this birth. That prarabdha karma has to be exhausted. So the physical body has to live. Even if you do not ask for food, food will come to you. For example, you may be living alone as a sadhu, sitting under a tree, and you say, I'm not going to ask for food, I'm going to sit here. For 3 days you may not get food, perhaps. But on the 4th day, I assure you it will come. And if it does not come also, don't worry. Only when you stop worrying will you get something. Do not keep looking here and there in anticipation. Prarabdha is there. This body has to continue. So food will come from somewhere. And it will come vidivashat, meaning in accordance with your prarabdha. May you be happy with whatever bhiksha comes to you. On one day there may be a bandhara, an occasion on which food is distributed to all sadhus. Good food is given, so be happy. You enjoy a bandhara day. Then the next day there is nothing. The idea is whatever it is, good or bad, you accept it happily. If some pleasant food comes, you do not run away from it saying, oh, it is too pleasant for me. It is not that food has to be made unpleasant. You should find happiness with that food, whether it is pleasant or unpleasant. Santushyata, may you be satisfied with whatever food is there. Next section, enduring the opposites. Shitoshnadi vishahyatam. Vishahyatam. And there's a footnote here. Shitancha, Ushnancha, Shitoshne, Shitoshne adi, Yasya Shitoshna adihi. So, Shitoshnadi Vishahyatam, may you endure heat and cold, etc. Shita means cold, Ushna means hot. They are a dvandva, pair of opposites. So this word means it is sometimes cold or sometimes hot with reference to the weather. The word Adi stands for varieties of opposites like mana, respect, apamana, disrespect, or gain and loss, etc. Vishahyatam, and the footnote here, Visheshena Sahyatam iti Vishahyatam. Vishahyatam, may you put up with all these opposites without complaint. You may have to put up with opposites anyway, but generally you do so with complaints. You say, oh, it is so hot, so hot. Then why don't you do something about it? Get into a fridge or something, or go to a place where it is very cool, like Ooty. And Ooty is a hill station in southern India, located at high altitude, and thus it is relatively cool. But I don't know anybody there in Ooty. There's no one there to take care of me. Okay, then go to Rishikesh. Oh, Rishikesh is hotter than here. Then you can keep going up, go up to Gangotri. Oh, Gangotri is too cold. That's all right, come down to Uttarkashi. Uttarkashi is okay, but where will I go for food? What is the bhiksha there? Lunch, it is roti and dal. So roti is a type of North Indian bread which is accompanied with dal, lentil soup. Lunch it is roti and dal, night it is dal and roti. How can I stand that? All right, then be wherever you are. No, it is too hot. So what shall you do with this person? You cannot do anything. You cannot deal with this kind of person. So here for a mukshu, it is pointed out that you should endure everything without complaint. Next section, be indifferent to praise or censure. Jana kripa naishturyam utsrijyata. This compound can be split. Janana kripa naishturyam. Do not react to the praise or censure of others. Sometimes people have got kripa and they praise you. Sometimes they censure you also. Here kripa means prashamsha. Prashamsha, praise. People have great appreciation for you and therefore they praise you or flatter you, but do not get flattered. Or they will censure you, but do not become flat. So the advice is, don't get flattered or flattened. People will praise you based upon their own judgment and say you're a great Mahatma. Then afterwards, when they do not get what they want, they will put you down. You are what you are and they will praise you from their own standpoint. You do not know what things they have on their scales for measuring you. If you do not fulfill those things, then you will fall in their image of you. Once you fall in their image, you become upset because they are so important for you. Why? Because they flatter you. This is the problem for Mahatmas. People will praise you and they'll put you down also. You cannot stand that, so that is why he says from the beginning, Kripa Naishturyam Utsrijyatam. Utsrijyatam means Paritajyatam. May they be given up. Even if there is censure, do not censure yourself. Do not try to please people either. Appeasement does not work at all. Do not try to please them just because you censure you. Simply leave them alone. Dunya to bada vistar hai. That means the world is very vast. The world is a very vast place. When people censure you, the world is very vast. You can go away and leave them alone. Everybody has got accommodation in the world. Do not try to appease them. Appeasement never works. I have seen this and learned the hard way. You should never take up appeasement work. Those who need appeasement need treatment. It's a waste of time and not helpful for you or the other person. Therefore, let them say you're bad. It does not matter. Leave them alone. You have not taken charge of people in the world. Bhagavan is there. He will take care of them. You need not bother about it. You take care of yourself. That is enough. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.